What is up, everybody? Welcome to another weather outlook for week one of the season, taking place for our fishing journey, taking place on the 26th of March. And the weather outlook that we originally stated completely changed. It is no longer supposed to be um it is no longer supposed to be windy. It is now supposed to be cloudy. Um which is good and all because it makes it easier to fish. Um as Mother Nature decided that they didn't want us getting blown away during the first week of the fishing season. So that's a great sign. But again, things can change. Now the temperatures, it is 68 degrees Fahrenheit now, which is a lot higher than before. It is now code lime weather, which means it is comfortable. It is the perfect weather to do anything, so I'd recommend getting outside if you can during this week. If you live in my area, I'm not going to automatically assume you live here, but if you live in temperatures similar to this, it's going to be a great Sunday for everyone. Now, in the feels like scale, it is 62. I want to say that it's not going to be too terrible. If because of the feels like scale, it drops down to a code green, which means it is technically cool, but it's not something to worry about. The temperatures are perfect. They're warmer than originally supposed to be. From the first Outlook video, there will be 3 Outlook videos before we do a fishing video, by the way. And this is the second one. So after this one, we got the main one coming up. All right, and then, of course, the UV index. It looks like it's going to be level 4, which means sunscreen is still going to be recommended, or sun protection is going to be recommended from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So all you really need to do is put a bunch of clothes on if you are not at the beach. But if you are at the beach, you're probably going to need sunscreen. I mean, in some insensitive groups may need sunscreen, but I don't know a single person that is super sensitive. As of the time I'm recording this, the spring is coming up in 4 days, so let's keep that in mind. The winter is almost over. As for the wind speeds, they have dropped from a whopping 18 miles per hour to maybe 14 miles per hour max during our trip. So it's going to be a little bit slower wind speed. The level has decreased by a lot. I just want to get an NOAA version of that, though, real quick so that I can... Oh, my phone's at 1%. That's amazing. Let me look this up real quick. Okay, so this now, the wind level has dropped down to actually it's still level 4, but just now a lower version of the level 4. So this means that the water is going to have small waves becoming larger with fairly frequent white horses. So that means we still need to be a little cautious when it comes to the difficulty level of fishing. We also like to call them whitecaps, but usually bigger bodies of water are more prone to whitecaps than rivers and streams that we normally fish in. Um, but yeah, the wind has gone down a little bit. Um, if this trend continues, where it goes down by like 5 miles per hour per week, if we're lucky enough, we would even have wind speeds as low as 3, which is very unlikely, but we just need to watch what the wind speed is doing. It has dropped significantly. I want to say this is going to be one of those fishing trips that are going to be slightly difficult because there's still level 4 winds. But if it goes down by a single mile per hour, it drops down to level 3. So yeah, this is a moderate breeze, by the way. Yeah, it's going to be very similar to our fishing nightmare when we tried to fish during the winter. That was a terrible idea. Which, if you haven't seen that video, it was ridiculous. The wind was insane. It was pushing our equipment. We really should have carried weights that day because we just didn't. Visibility is perfectly clear. It is 17 mile per hour or 17 miles of visibility. So it's not going to be hard to see at all. We hardly get any fog anymore. That's just something that only happens in like the mornings. Yeah, usually it's harder to see during the morning than it is at any other time of the day. But they're saying it's supposed to be perfectly clear. So visibility is not going to be reduced. What screenshot's this? Oh. That's the video that I recorded before, but had to stop. And then for the air quality, well, again, we can't predict what the air quality is going to be on the exact day we go fishing on. We can only predict the ones that we have as of right now, and it's currently at 30, which puts it in the green, which is still good. Air quality is still very good, so no reason to panic like the Nova Scotia fires. So yeah, that's gonna be basically it for this fishing outlook. We'll see you guys in another 3 days for our final outlook, which I will be uploading on Thursday, just before our fishing journey begins. We'll see you guys there.